Oh yeah. So, and then of course it all starts with the puppy. You have chosen the breed and you get the puppy. This is a Basset. Yeah. The person who got this Basset knew about Bassets. So she knew what to expect from a Basset. They walk along. They don't do anything rush. And they are so good at doing nothing. So don't expect this dog to go on jogging tours with you. That will kill him. But people do that. So you get the puppy, and a good start is the foundation of a good life. Of course, staying with mom long enough is essential. 10 to 12 weeks is optimal for going to a new home. Absolutely earliest, 9 weeks. And we know about this. You have been tricked into believing what breeders tell you, that it should be 8 weeks. It's not. We have known for many years, there have been research on this since, I think the first one was 1964, and there have been several research up through the years which tell us that 10 to 12 weeks is optimal. Before 9 weeks you are in danger. Before 8 weeks you are in real trouble. So we don't know how to convince breeders about this. Research is there, we know about it. So all you can do is to insist that you get the puppy at 10 to 12 weeks. And if the breeder will not agree to that, you can, I can teach you a couple of dirty tricks to make it happen. I made two times. The first puppy I got, I told the breeder that I'm very sorry, I want this puppy, I can pay for it, but I am going on a holiday, I will not be back till 2 weeks later. And well, they were afraid not to sell the puppy, so I got my way. The second one, I got very sick all of a sudden and couldn't pick up the puppy till 2 weeks later. Dirty? Yes, but necessary. So just have it in mind.
There's a new law that pups must be 15 weeks before they can cross the border. What do you think about that?
Yeah, why not? I don't know much about that, but it depends on what kind of border and how far it is. But I think it's okay. It's okay. The longer the better. It's early, that's dangerous. It can do a lot of damage for the rest of the puppy's life. And they know about it. Research has told us that. And 8 weeks, exactly 8 weeks, they have a fair period. And doing anything new, a big change in the dog's life at 8 weeks can be disastrous. You can get a lot of problems with nervousness and barking and all kinds of stuff that way. So, as a good start, be sure you get the puppy when it's appropriate. Then, they should get mental stimulation from the start in small doses. And this is very important. This is a 4-week-old puppy, and the breeder has been very, very good at doing this, starting to get them a toy or two, things to deal with, get acquainted with in their own way. Just put it there and let them explore it. They need to feel safe and taken care of. Yes, they do, when they are so small. Training and behaving does not belong to this age. A puppy's needs will be different from a young dog's or an adult's needs. You have to think about the age level they are at all the time. So, what does your dog really need? We must always think about the ground pillars of life, the bare necessities that has to be in place. We talked about what they are born with, the skills from nature's design, and then when you get the puppy, you have to fill at least their bare necessities. I'm going to teach you the number 5. Remember 5. You have 5 fingers. 5 fingers. We have 5 bare necessities. So, I'm getting back to that. We must think about the physical needs to stay healthy physically, and the mental needs to keep him happy and mentally sound. We must consider all. We cannot look at one of these parts alone and isolated. We have to look at the whole complete dog, which is like you, a whole complete human being with emotions, a brain, thinking, physical needs, everything. We are a complete machinery, and the dogs also are. So we cannot just think about training or behaving or having control of them and stuff like that. We have to think about the whole complete dog.